Hey guys, it's Todd Smith, and we're talking to you guys today about the Paranormal franchise. This is another lost found footage film, and it's actually one of the most successful ones in the entire world. I actually got them all right here, so we're going to be talking about Paranormal Activity 1, 2, and 3, and also 4, but I haven't been able to buy it yet because I've been so busy at work. So it has come out, but I don't have it. So first off, talking about Paranormal Activity 1. This film, when it first came out, this was a huge success. I think they only filmed it for, a little over 10 million, but under 50 at most. Anyways, it was one of the highest grossing films of the time and around the world, and it was one of the smartest strategies ever when it came to advertising, because you had to vote to get it into your area, and the people that voted were able to see it before anyone else in the world, and that's what drove this huge market for this thing. And then when people got into the theater, they were terrified, but the whole film was actually really slow. All it would have is just these little things that happen once in a while. But when they happened, when these ghost encounters happened, they were supreme. They were well done, and like you couldn't see any of the wires or anything that they did. So this is one of the best films, even though nothing really happens in it, in all three films, pretty much. Well, all four films, but each one they get better each year, so you can't really complain about that. But it's pretty good. So the first one, it's, as everyone knows, anyone who hasn't seen it, spoiler alert. Basically, the first one is about this girl and a boy and a girl story. So the girl, her parents' house burns down, and when she was young, and she heard things. And then when she moves to this new house, things start happening with her boyfriend, and he decides to videotape it all. And then by the end of it, she basically becomes taken over by the devil, or the Satan character, and kills her husband, and then disappears. In the second movie, this one is about her sister. So it's about what happens after what happened to her sister. So the same kind of things happen, and then the girl from the first one comes in and murders them and takes the kid. And then in the third one, this is actually about them going before it happened. So this is the prequel, you could say, to the first one. And then in the fourth one, it's basically the kid who was taken from the second one has grown up, and he is actually living across the street with the woman from the first one. And they start terrorizing the people across the street because they're just basically in the wrong place at the wrong time, and the little boy was wanted by the guy who was terrorizing them in all three of the movies. So it's pretty much the entire franchise right here, plus number 4, which I don't have. It's a really good franchise, but whatever you do, it really sucks when you go to the theater and you have a whole bunch of 14-year-old girls screaming at every little ooh and ah, so it completely ruins the thing. So if I were you, I would go to a late night film, or rent it and watch it at home in a dark, stormy night to make it even more terrifying for the girlfriend or boyfriend, or even by yourself, because you're a loner and you're at home by yourself on a Saturday night. All right, so that's that's basically the Paranormal franchise, and it is probably one of the most successful lost found footage franchises, or even films, ever be made, other than the Saw movies, but those are a totally different bracket of their own. So stay tuned, guys. Until next week, see you later. Ciao.